Hi, my name is Shanice Durham and I graduated in 2008.
I'm Ms. Franskevich and I started teaching here in 1995.
My name is Trinity Thorson and my graduating class is 2024.
Back when I was in high school, it was primarily Hispanic and African American students.
It was pretty similar to what it is now. We have more students coming from Africa now in our ELD program than we did before, but as far as the overall diversity, it's pretty much the same.
For lunch, we would all hang out in the quad, get our food. Some people were able to go off campus to get their lunch and come and bring it back and all that good stuff.
I go to B-Lunch every day. Lunch is fine, it's free. It's good food, it's free, so.
Yeah, so everybody had free lunch, but we also had like options to buy Pizza Hut pizzas when I was here, and hot Cheetos and cheese, and fruit punch, and we were able to buy that and purchase that in the pit. So, and it was really cheap.
What did your IDs look like?
They look pretty similar to how they are now, just a standard little card. The dress code was very strict. We could not wear like spaghetti straps. We couldn't show like belly. Our shorts had to be a certain length. If they found us out of dress code, we would have to wear these huge like PE t-shirts and like these blue shorts that they provided us.
Students weren't allowed to wear pajamas. There was more focus on wearing clothes that if you wore something that advertised alcohol or anything inappropriate, they would make you wear these black and yellow striped shirts. We call them the B shirts. We also had some rules on wearing certain colors in sports teams due to gang affiliation.
People were wearing whatever they want. I mean, the dress code here doesn't really matter. You can wear whatever you want.
Yes, so while I was in school, there was a big bill that went to the Senate, the SB 1070, which involved immigrants, and a lot of the students that I went to school with actually were out protesting. You know, everybody was driving around with the Mexican flag on their trucks to support that bill.
When I first drove into the parking lot, I think that was right after the first plane had hit, and within an hour or so they had announced that the second plane had hit, and so teachers started putting on their TVs and watching it, and we just kind of watched in shock as it happened, and nobody knew what to say, and some students didn't know how to react. And, it was a scary day because nobody knew what was going to happen throughout the rest of the day.
Masks were mandated. Kids had to bring the mask to school for about like half the school year, and then after that it was all done and over with, but people were still stingy about it, so.
I didn't mind teaching during COVID. I don't mind teaching online. I think though that there were definitely some problems that some students didn't do well with the online teaching. They really needed to be in class. We have a lot of students who got completely addicted to technology, or they've lost their attention spans and they're not really as involved in school as they might have been before COVID.
Can you tell us about any threats that you might have heard of, or anything that might threaten safety on campus?
Like some kids talk about marijuana, they get high, and you know, gun shooting, gun safety, and kids bringing guns to school.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of changes throughout the years. The campus itself has changed. I think I would probably add more trees and more green things, just so that it's a nicer place to be. I want to make it feel more comfortable for students and staff.
I don't know, I actually really loved school, and I feel like we had a lot of freedom. Like there's a lot of things here now on campus that weren't like closed off, like just during the day. So I feel like the only thing I would have changed would have been like the desks and stuff like that, because they were like not always nice and very uncomfortable, and just like we would use them until they like broke, literally. So that would probably be the only thing, but everything else I pretty much loved.
One, putting law enforcement in school to ensure that kids don't bring guns to school. Two, putting security in the fucking
Ooh, I'll leave it. I'll
he,
delete
he could cut it. He could cut it.
pretty security in the bathroom so that kids aren't doing drugs and marijuana in the bathrooms. Let's see what else. A lot more security in the school so there ain't no fights. 4, putting more security on the fields, in the baseball fields, so that kids don't have secret fights. Let's see what else. Security in the hallways in the school so kids aren't gambling. 6, more security around the 900 building, right? The 900 building to make sure that then again people aren't gambling, and just more security watching kids because kids are stupid. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.